All right. Hey.
Hey.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hey. Yes. The cold coffee show in effect.
That's right.
Boom, 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 boom. Can't get enough of everlasting bass. Did you hear the bass that I put in there?
Yeah,
Boom, boom. When I first came on, boom, boom. Yeah.
Very nice.
Boom, boom. Always turns it out.
There you go.
Always turns out. I mean, I'm excited. I got some great news.
Yeah. All right. First of all, Glamorous Rory. All right.
Hi.
I'm Tony Sparks. And this is Big Smooth on the end right here.
Big
Hey,
Smooth.
Big Smooth.
What's happening?
You understand? Make sure you say it right.
Yeah, make sure you emphasize that VE, man.
Smooth.
Man. It's spelled with an SM, but you gotta put the SCH before the M.
Smooth.
Right.
Oh.
Big Smooth.
Big Smooth.
There you go.
Okay, that is so
That's it.
smooth.
Yeah.
How does that look? Smooth. Say, check this out, baby. You know, you saw me looking at you across the room, but my name is Big Smooth.
Nah, I introduced myself as Chris, but you probably heard word around town. I mean,
Okay, Smooth. You didn't heard
Big
about
Smooth.
Smooth. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well,
you know, if you talk about me, you know,
Okay.
if I ever come up in conversation.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You talk to a lady and go viral right at the
Go
moment.
viral, baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's easy.
There
you go. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with y'all, man.
So wait.
So you have some good news.
I got some good news. I just got a text. Anyway, I'm auditioning for the Heart of the City.
Heart
Kevin
of the
Hart.
City.
Heart of the
Okay.
City.
Season
Kevin Hart.
3.
Season 3.
And that's on BET, right?
No, that's Kevin Hart's channel.
Oh.
Yeah, that's his network actually,
Oh,
not his
wow.
channel.
He's been
He has
having
a
a
network.
network for 2 years already.
Yeah, and he's been I don't know if it's been 2 years. I don't know how long he's
It's
had
season
it.
3.
Well, it's season 3, but that doesn't mean that it's like every year. It could
Right.
be every
Right.
6 months or something. I don't know how he's doing it. But yeah, it's me along with 29 other comics.
Nice.
I guess 15 on each night because it's
Okay.
a Saturday and a Sunday. The 21st and the 20th, or the
Yeah.
20th and the 21st.
Friday 20th and 21st.
At 7 o'clock, the door is
At
open.
Jeffrey's
Nice.
over on 14th
On 14th.
in Oakland.
I might have to. I don't really do the Oakland scene, but I might have
Yeah,
to.
you're
step
gonna have
off
to
of
come
that
through
one.
that on that one.
Yeah.
It would be great for you to see Harry. And
Oh,
J Dub.
yeah.
It would be
and all
nice
that.
to see Harry.
Yeah. It would be nice to see Harry and J Dub and them. So I don't know.
Have you talked to Harry?
I have not. One time he did respond.
He responded?
He responded one time. Yeah.
Okay, Harry, if you're watching, I was mad at you for a minute, brother.
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to Harry. I'm gonna talk to you,
I
Harry.
was taking it personal for a minute.
Oh,
But you know, that's another story.
no, he's a good dude.
He's a good dude. He was a good dude.
Well, you know.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Did y'all see that?
No, we didn't see.
No, it was a
good.
piece of something that came off the cup and
A little bleak. That
yeah.
happens.
No, it wasn't a gleek. That was intentional. It was a whatever that was that came off the
So
cup.
you tried to do it.
I did, but I didn't think it was going to show on the camera and go across the table.
Well, as long
Like
as it
that.
hit nobody in the face.
Right.
Right. Well, that would be totally rude. And I would just be really apologetic about that.
Hey, you know, that was some good news. My news is not good. I bombed Monday.
No,
Did you?
God.
I
Tony.
ate it.
No,
I ate it.
no.
I ate it big time. I was at Delirium.
Okay.
That's off of 16th.
So no, whatchamacallit this week? No milk bar?
Oh, it was Milk Bar. I went to Milk Bar, and then, you know, Warhol was here, and he said, don't forget, you're coming over.
Okay, so Warhol is Delirium.
The Warhol
Okay.
is Delirium.
Okay.
And it happens like around 8, and already that night they had a fight, and they had to kick somebody out and
So
stuff
the
like
energy
that.
was already.
Energy was already
Oh,
crappy.
wow.
And when you go to shows, I'm gonna tell you odd stuff. When you go to shows, there's only like one, maybe two people that are natives of San Francisco.
Oh yeah, always.
There were 4 natives in the room, which was unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So were the natives getting restless?
Sort
boop,
of.
boop, boop, boop,
They,
boop. Were they the ones who had
no,
to fight?
No.
Oh,
They
okay.
weren't. But they did not. They got into a fight. I don't know what they got into a fight about, but they was fighting, and they got kicked out. And they just, my act is very interactive, and in some audiences, just do not want to participate, and that's this room right here.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay.
That's crazy. We were just talking about that. Was that last show? 2 shows ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I hate
It
it.
depends. Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, but I don't like that room anyway.
You didn't eat it, Tony. You never eat it. You are the bomb.
Oh,
Was
you
it-
know what's so funny? I ate it as far as I was concerned, but people came out and go, "You were hilarious."
See? Yeah.
You were so funny.
Was that the face they made? Could you show the camera?
You were so funny.
Like, miss me with all that.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Tony, do it one more time.
You were so funny. You were delicious.
Wow! And what do you say when people say that to you?
I say thank you. I just,
Right.
you gotta just,
Right. You got to be humble.
and
Right.
because some people might not, be of a different persuasion, but they still have the San Francisco accent.
Sure.
Right.
Right.
Have you noticed that a lot of people who grew up here, they say San Francisco very properly. They go, San Francisco.
San Francisco, for
San
sure.
Francisco.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
definitely
guess
enunciate
so.
They
San
say it
Francisco.
very properly.
You know, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Somebody else would be like, "Where you from? Frisco?" Nah.
Yeah,
from
that.
San
Yeah,
Francisco.
most people from Sacramento
From the city.
will say Frisco,
Yeah.
or out of the city they'll say Frisco, like around on the
Exactly.
outskirts, Frisco, and we say San Francisco. I never thought about that, Tony.
I mean, that's a thing right there. I had a conversation about that too. Like,
Did you?
do you say Frisco? I mean, sometimes in conversation you might, but that's not the go-to word.
No.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
Frisco
think
is
I've
like-
ever said I'm from Frisco, honestly, and I never thought about it. But that's interesting that we're having this subject. We're speaking on San Francisco and
Right.
Frisco right now.
Yeah. One of the things, though, like I'm looking at all these old 80s comedy things on Fire Stick.
Okay.
And it's so funny. Every time they mention San Francisco, the people they go San Francisco.
What?
It's just like a big old gay party and shit.
Oh.
And like when I go home to my hometown in Arkansas, they go like, "You gay now, nigga? Is you gay? Is you gay?" And I go like, and I would ask them, "Did you from Arkansas? Did you fuck your cousin?" But most of them have.
Well, then you don't want to.
I was watching In Living Color just like last night. 2 nights ago, I was watching Living Color and Tommy Davidson. You know how he was the Latin dude from San Quentin jail? Hey, come on, like, hey, man, how you doing today? You know what I'm saying? He started talking. He was like, yo, they asked me because I'm like, you know how I get down, man. If I'm from the Bay, they from Oakland. He said, no, but I'm from San Francisco, man. I don't know. You just have to watch it. It was hilarious. I was like, let's go.
Oh, that was cute.
Yeah, you have to see it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was rolling. Like, let's go. Because, that was 90. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, San Francisco. San Francisco has always been mysterious to people. Has always been the place where. Let me tell you about San Francisco. Let me tell you how we got to San Francisco, since we're talking about San Francisco.
Yeah.
My mom, when she was in high school, she had a geography class, and she was taken away by the thought of San Francisco, the history of San Francisco. She wanted to move to San Francisco. Now, mind you, this is the country. My mom they didn't have shoes and all the stuff, but she had ambition that say, hey, I want to get out of here, and the place I want to go to is San Francisco.
Right.
And so my dad asked her, he asked her, where would she like to live? And she told him San Francisco. And he and his friend, first they went to L.A. They went looking for jobs. They pioneered out of Chattahoochee, Florida.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And pioneered to L.A. And then they ended up in San Francisco because they were hiring at the shipyard.
Oh, wow.
Right. And they both got hired on at the shipyard. And the rest is history.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
So San Francisco is something special. Besides, it has a It has a story for our family,
Uh.
right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, back in the day, it used to be a lot of people used to come here. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we good.
No, go.
No, I was
No,
just
you
about
gotta
to
say
talk
it.
shit.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm really from San Francisco though. Like
Yeah.
It kind of just got we good.
You
We
got
good.
emotional.
Gary Street, Kaiser. That's all I was gonna say. Shout out to everybody who
Oh
was
yeah,
born at
you were
Geary.
born at Kaiser.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad, Tony. My bad.
No. My son was born here. He was born at with the L. What I forgot the name of the hospital.
An L.
St. Luke's.
St. Luke's.
St.
Okay,
Luke's.
he was born. In St. Luke's.
Anyway, but like came here because this town used to be the land of the misfit toys. You ran here when running away from stuff. You know, like I knew this dude. He was this gay dude that was a bank robber, and he lived here like out in the open, and nobody knew that he was a bank robber from Chicago.
Wow,
you know what I mean?
is that right?
Yeah.
It was going
And
down.
so, like me, I came here running away from my first ex-wife. You know.
So you found it as a getaway.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it
the
worked
only way
for
I get
you.
away from her.
It worked for you, but
It's something magical about this place, though. I know
it
that.
is. It is.
It doesn't feel like anywhere else.
It doesn't, but I mean, it worked for everybody. I mean, I don't like it.
You don't, but it's
You
so
don't like it
beautiful,
either?
Tony. It's so beautiful. You
It's
have
a
to
beautiful
appreciate.
Place. It's really pretty,
all
especially
the
when you're
things.
flying in and you're looking at it.
Yeah, no, yeah,
it
yeah.
look like a little Smurf village. And
See,
shit.
I'm gonna fight you. But Smurf is beautiful.
I know
Smurf-
it's nice, but I don't like
The
it.
makeup of the
Smurfville.
city, as far as people have changed for sure.
I
Oh my
don't like it.
God.
I don't
Yeah.
like it. I'm
I agree
never.
on that.
But
It's
to-
always been ugly white people here. White people that ugly, just nasty and racist, but they smile in your face like I don't dislike black people.
Yeah.
well, it really wasn't like that when I was growing
That's
up.
what
It
everybody
kind of
say.
It was when it was so
It's
much
probably
fun.
because it was a lot more black people
yeah,
then.
yes, it was. Yes, it was. We would
Exactly.
all play in the neighborhood together. All the families.
Well,
they-
it was
we-
crack.
Well, yeah, the crack just kind of ruined everything. Because I've watched a few homes of people who grew up with me, and the parents passed away and left the property to the children and smoked it away.
I seen it.
Smoked it away.
I was born in '85, y'all,
Yeah.
and from like '85 to like '93, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that whole.
It was
Right.
on the crack.
Oh,
Literally.
literally, it was.
Free
all
basic.
I
over.
lived in New York City around that time, and back in the early days of crack, man, they would call it fish scales.
Well, they called it hubbas.
Hubbas here.
That Hubble Rock.
Hubba rock.
Hubba rock. Give me a hubba. A hubba. I'm gonna smoke a sub. First of all, you smoking a hubba, that's a problem. Just the name in itself. I'm gonna go smoke a hubba.
Did I ever tell you
Hubba.
people, when I lived in New York City, people tried to get me to smoke crack. I mean, I remember this one dude, he said, he said, yeah, I smoke crack and I talk to Jesus,
Oh, well, did you try it?
No. I said, nigga, if you talk to Jesus, he should have told you to comb your motherfucking hair.
Oh,
Brush your
see.
You know what I'm saying? And so he was,
Afro Sheen. You remember Afro Sheen?
I remember Afro Sheen.
It didn't do anything for the Afro.
No,
didn't?
It didn't.
I-
It gave it a nice gloss, though, but it didn't do anything as far as
that
making it grow.
glycerin.
Yeah.
And then if you lived in the South, it just made a lot of bees come around your head.
Right.
Bees was trying to mess with your head, thinking they was gonna get something for the hive.
Ooh, speaking about the South, man, have you ever gotten hit in the head by a flying roach?
Oh no.
Yeah. Flying roaches out the tree. Pop. What
In
was
the
that? A
South.
bit
Fuck.
roaches this big.
Wow.
Very disrespectful. That you sit on the couch and they crawl across to you. No, it's not like I see you and I'm running. You're on my furniture. And so I'm going to just assume. No, it's all bad.
Who house was that? That was Granddaddy house?
Well, that was a while ago, and times have changed. This was back with the tin can with the spray.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus.
Nah, I
Yeah.
don't remember those.
No, you don't know about that. That was everybody's house back in the South.
What's your
though.
generation called? Generation what? Why? What are y'all?
I think we were the baby boomers, weren't we?
No, that's
No.
your grandma and them, right?
No, I'm a boomer.
yeah.
So
So what I'm generation Y? X.
62.
I think you were probably
Z.
X. Y, X.
Alpha Omega.
I don't
think
know.
it's to 65.
Generation.
Well,
the
I
baby
don't know.
baby
My
rules.
generation don't understand a tin can.
There's
you
a whole
think it
lot
was-
of things y'all don't understand.
Looney Tunes. I remember seeing it on Looney Tunes.
Oh, did you? The
yeah.
can,
But
and then
that
they
was-
spray.
That was in my generation.
Yeah. No, the tin can was something. I actually wish I could find one. Because I got a few pest.
That's funny.
We
I
can
just
stop
found this
talking about
stuff
your pest
called.
on air.
I haven't used
Not
it.
in the house. I'm talking about people. I wanted a one
Oh,
for
that's
people.
funny.
I don't want to. Okay, no, you just really messed that up. You need to stop talking about what you got in your house. I don't have any pests in my house. That's funny. I got
Hey.
spiders though.
I want to
Oh,
take this
yeah.
time
I
out
got spiders.
to talk to our viewers live. We see you. Thank you.
Thank you. We see you.
If you buy a computer, type in so we can talk back. If not,
Yeah.
you know.
And
it's cool
don't
too.
forget to like, share, subscribe, and
Push the alert.
and
Ding.
the alert button. Yeah, so you'll be alerted when we is on.
No, but what about the spiders though? Have you guys noticed that spiders are very disrespectful too? Along with no, they want to combat you.
Yeah,
No,
they disrespectful because they sit there right and just chill like he don't see me. And as soon as you think you're not paying
they
attention,
jump.
man.
They jump. Do you know they jump? Are you? Am I tripping?
Nah,
I'm laughing at that shit like spiders just chilling. Yeah, they jump at you, you know, but I mean, they're not as a. I mean, you go overseas, they're more aggressive.
Oh yeah, they're
than
more aggressive.
here.
I know when I went to China, it was like a pink one, and he was like about the size of my hand, and his legs were just like it was scary.
Oh, wow.
It was kind of wavy looking. It was and they were they were just the people who lived there, the natives, the Chinese people. It was nothing to them.
Yeah, they were like,
Yeah, what? No. I ran. No, I'm not touching that thing. That thing was, yeah. But talking about things, the craziest thing that's been happening that we just recently talked about and found out about were the fish pedicures. Like, what's
starting
happening?
in West Virginia, I think, was that? And you
Well,
go.
Yeah, West Virginia was the first to have it
In
in
the
America,
US.
in the United States, but it's been cross country,
Yeah, so you
trending now.
internationally.
You go
Yeah.
and you stick your foot in the water, and these fish eat the dead skin off of your feet.
I want to try it.
Do you? Do you really?
Yeah,
They say it feels like tiny suctions.
go ahead, bro. Clean my feet.
That's crazy though. But what's scary, is they say if you have diabetes or if you have open wounds or what is it? Diabetes, open wounds, or I forgot the other.
It's not good for you.
Yeah,
It's bad for
you could get AIDS.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it's like
I don't
bacteria.
wanna try it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking if you have diabetes, you get the fish sick. You understand?
And they'll pass it on. I don't think you can
Yeah.
catch diabetes.
How do you get the fish diabetes?
They're transmitting
Yeah.
diseases.
Well, what the thing is, the doctors are saying it's okay, but what they're fearing is the water itself, not necessarily the
So
fish.
change the water.
But they change the water after every use, though.
Well, are they?
I mean, that's what they're saying.
Are they? Yeah, but that would be a major concern. But then, wouldn't you be concerned with the bacteria still being in the fishes? Like, it doesn't disappear? You think?
I don't know. I mean, how often are things transferred from animals to humans? Not very often.
I don't think so.
How do you
Not
know?
very often.
How
Like,
do you know?
You
I'm
can't.
saying you could transfer blood in the water.
Yeah, you can't get.
It's open wounds or bumps. They say bumps are.
I get it, but it's just like
Oh, in the water. How can it happen in the water? I guess because it's
because
just.
water and blood mix. That thing dissolving quick.
Yeah, but the bacteria or whatever the germ or disease is in the blood, maybe, I don't know.
Isn't it oxygen in water?
Well, but I'm talking about.
And once
To
blood
cause
hit the
infection.
oxygen,
Well, I will say this. I will say
ain't
this.
gonna
Even
lie.
though they.
I don't know. But go ahead. ahead. You say what?
No, most of the, like, they had a doctor on the little video, and most, I mean, everybody, they didn't seem that it was a real danger. And, like, I don't know if you've been to the, when you go to the nail salon, they'll look at you and they go, you diabetic? You you know.
Oh, really?
Like,
They've
know.
never asked me that.
They know.
They can look at you and tell.
They know if you're diabetic.
Tony.
They be fucking with your foots and shit. They know. I've seen them ask
Oh,
people.
like if they cut you and you don't bleed or something?
No. Before they even
How
do
will they
anything,
know?
they know. They seem to know. They look at your feet or look at your hands. I've seen them ask people.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess they've been doing it so long. Maybe your skin is a certain color or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
no,
Maybe
your
the
skin
texture or something. I don't know.
They pros for sure.
Yeah, they are pros. But they'll dig in. I watched them dig in somebody's foot and pull out fungus right next to me. And I'm like, yeah, I won't be back here. Like, you're digging out fungus with the utensils.
But they wash those utensils after every use.
They have to sterilize them some places, but some places do not do it.
Okay.
That's nasty.
That's
bro.
horrible. Because first of all, you're not a doctor. Why would you dig out somebody? Go to the doctor. Send them to the doctor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Does a doctor ever suggest that they do your?
No, they tell you shouldn't get a pedicure.
My doctor, they always, do you want me to do your foot?
See, yeah, your feet, your doctors will do it.
I do your feet. You want me to do your feet? They do like that.
I ain't never heard that one.
I don't know if they'll polish them.
No, but they'll clip them and cut them and.
Yeah, no, they will, and they tell you to go to a podiatrist to get.
Do you want me to do your foot?
Yeah.
And I see the podiatrist once a year.
Do they do your feet? You won't let them?
I don't like them. I don't like. Well, the last doctor, I didn't like her.
No.
So, yeah, she was not.
Well,
cool. She was not cool.
How was your feet smelling?
My feet was fine. I went through a period when my feet were smelling. Funny you should say that. And I had a fill-in doctor at the time. And I go like, this is tripping me out. My feet are smelling. And she go like, well, feet are supposed to stink. Really?
I guess closed in and yeah.
Well, I don't know about that because I don't know if my feet stink or not. All I know is I could smell them at that time.
Can I smell them and see?
You want to smell them
on
right
camera.
now, baby?
On camera.
No, don't do that.
I want to smell.
That is ridiculous.
I'm just
That is ridiculous.
I'm just playing.
No, you
Mama
can't.
be smelling feet, y'all.
No, I'm not a feet
Could you
smeller.
imagine if
That's
you walked
all right.
in and your mama was smelling somebody's feet?
Ew. No, that's okay.
Well, everybody got to have their thing to make them.
Baby!
That's funny.
This is doing it for
That's
me.
funny.
That's cool.
But everybody got to have a thing to do it for them, you know.
No, some people, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Smelling feet, though?
I mean, it could be anything.
Y'all smelling feet out there?
There's a lot of fetishes. Yeah, there are people who have fetishes. I wonder if people have fetishes for. I won't go there.
It's fetishes for everything.
You
Yeah.
should say,
No, I don't think I should, because I do know that some people will hold their nose and work through it. I've talked to guys who will hold their nose and work through it. So I'm wondering if that's type of fetish, or is that just some type of?
that's some type of, I need to get this now. I ain't never going to get it. Holy nose. Yeah.
Right.
No,
Yeah, no, that's another thing you need to go to the doctor for. Have you
Right,
ever
yeah.
been in that situation? Because you laugh pretty hard. Have you ever been through that? You work through it? Did you work through it?
That
Tony.
is funny.
That's not a fetish that somebody like, though. You can't. You like the fish, the seawater?
Some people say they like that funk smell. Some people, I've talked to a
You've
couple
heard
people.
people say they like.
I've talked to a couple guys that say that they like that smell. That
I've
it's
heard specifically. I'm like, because I walked in on one of the homies. I'm not going to put you out there, homie. But one day he was in the back room getting it in. And I walked in and it was like, whoa. It hit you. Like a whoa. And the imaginary foam.
it blew you
just
out of
see
screen.
it, right?
It blew you out of the screen.
And I was just
It was like the
destroying. Like after
Matrix,
to the homies, I'm destroying them. Like, bro, how dare you do that? Like, what was that? What was that?
What is the meaning of
like,
that?
He was like, oh, no, that was me. I'm like, bro, that was not you smelling like outside sewer water from Hunters Point. You feel me? Just nasty. And
That's horrible.
And he was like,
And
he
he
liked
went on
it,
ahead and
but
took
he said he also is the musk. He said he likes the musk.
See? I told you there are some men who like that smell.
I don't
And
like
that's
that.
not the musk. That means you must go to the doctor and get that shit taken care of. That's what that means.
That is funny.
You must go to the doctor and get that taken care of because that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's not normal. That's not normal. But you read something pretty cool.
What? Oh yeah, so down in I think it's Ecuador, El Salvador, they are they're making 3D houses now.
3D houses.
3D houses for people that are in poverty right now. It's a company called Icon, and they figured out a way to build like a 400 to 600 square foot home for under $10,000
With a 3D printer.
with a 3D printer, and it takes 12 to 24 hours to complete.
So with the 3D printer, are they using like a device, some type of machine to?
It's a 3D printer that you give it the specs on how to build it, and it's like a virtual type of thing. So they'll take it and make the mold of whatever you want. So if you want a microphone, you put the little specs that from what I understand, and it'll make a microphone stand, or a perfect replica of whatever you're doing.
Onto the machine.
You
It's a
just
machine.
you just put the instrument or the materials in there. So like they're doing it with cement.
Okay.
So you put the cement in there, and it'll just build it for you. Kind of like how they build cars,
Okay.
except it's 3D printer.
Oh.
So it's like from an idea instead of.
That's amazing.
That's the best way I could put it.
Wow.
You can
That
make
is
this
amazing.
exact
I want a
replica
house
of the
like
cup.
that.
Right? For
No.
$10,000? Well, I guess they probably sell it for $50,000 or something like that.
They said that they're trying to make it to be under 4,000,
What?
and they're trying to build 100 houses.
Whoa.
So you mean $40,000? That's about right, right? 40,000?
If 4 houses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Or is it
No, you
400,000?
got me.
400,000.
Wait a minute.
$400,000 to get you 100 homes.
Oh, wow.
100 homes.
100 homes.
4,000, yeah.
Yep.
I was thinking about
That's
the
amazing.
4. When you said 4,
that's
I don't know
cool.
where that came from. But I did. You said something about 4. But anyway,
I said they potentially can lower it to 4,000. It's 10,000 now, but potentially.
okay. Okay.
That's
I'm-
amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty solid, man.
That's
Technology.
pretty
That's an example of technology being used for good instead of these whatever else they're doing, making bombs, or I don't know what they're doing. All this,
Right.
these ideas,
Destructive things.
man. It's
They're
the
being
evil
constructive
the
and not
evil
destructive.
geniuses are-
How about
are
that?
making
Da-
waves.
da- 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 da-
yeah.
da- 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 da-
Cotty
da-
Dad.
da-
Shout out to
Hi.
Cotty Dad.
Hi, Cotty.
Faithful viewer, always tapping in. Thank
Yes, thank you for tuning in.
you. Reaching out to us.
And so, really quickly, Thursdays, you can come see me at Il Parada. The show is fantastic. It goes from 6 to 8, the open mic, and then from 8 to 10, it's a showcase. Really fun place. Then Mondays, I'm at Milk Bar. That's in the Haight near Stanion. And we have free pizza and video games as well as a wonderful open mic that starts at 5:30 to 8. Glamis is at
Shugs.
Shugs, top of the hill, Daly City, 22 Hillcrest. You should really check it out. 8 o'clock. A fantastic show.
Fantastic show. And actually, they do Domino's, Bitwiz. They have food.
And they still have food. They still have
Yeah.
the hot links and
They
hot
have-
dogs.
Hot
and
links, hot
chips.
dogs, and chips, and
And
fish,
then
and
they
chicken.
have really inventive drinks.
Yeah, we're not doing those drinks anymore.
Oh, I'm
Ever
sorry.
since you
Stopped
left,
it.
we stopped doing the drinks. But we can start them again.
Those drinks was good, especially that drink that was named after me.
Yeah, that drink was amazing.
That drink
But
was really tasty
yeah,
and
you-
get you high
you-
fast.
What was it called? The Tony Sparks?
It was called
It was was it a martini? It was a Tony Teeny or
Tony
something.
Teeny.
Spartini or something like that.
Spartini. Wow, I like that name, Spartini.
Yeah, it was
If
something
it
like
wasn't Spartini, it's gonna be a Spartini.
Oh, it was delicious
yeah,
though.
yeah.
It was
yeah.
so delicious.
It was
and I
delicious.
hate martinis.
You don't
it-
like martinis?
I don't like martinis. It was delicious though.
No, that was good because you had a little bit in it. Sugar nasty. I
I
called you sugar nasty.
Hey, and don't forget this brother right here. He is everywhere, man. He is popping up everywhere. Really
all over the Bay
smart,
Area.
handsome, funny. You understand?
Wow, and he's a dancer. Look at that.
There
Go.
you go.
That's not a dance.
Oh, what was that? My bad. I'm always messing up.
I thought you were showing your
This
technique.
has been the Cold Coffee Show, and it's technique. And we'll see you. We'll see you on the rebound.
Yes.
Tony caught on, man. Yeah.
Yeah,